Hey, this is Actor from Actor's Figure Reviews. Today we have our first installment of the Code Geass series of reviews. That is Code Geass and not Code Geass, as some people pronounce it incorrectly. Alright. Code Geass is actually an anime which I'm just watching, starting to watch. Not starting to watch, I've watched the first season, and it is awesome! So, without further ado, let me just introduce this figure. This is another Figma figure which has been released a while back, and I just purchased one a few days ago, and I purchased quite a few Code Geass related things, so that's why I'm doing a series of reviews on them, and I have had requests in the past for me to do these reviews on these figures. So alright, let's go ahead. In the front, we see the printing Code Geass, Lelouch of the Rebellion. Turning around, we see more of Lelouch. And yes, the boy's name is Lelouch. I forgot to mention that. We see more pictures and his accessories. And this one is by Max Factory and Good Smile Company with Ben Presto. More Figma. And yeah. So that's all we can say about the box. And it does have the background of, if I'm not wrong, one of the Area 11 ghettos which are commonly featured in the anime. So let's go on ahead, shall we? Let me just open the box over here. And yes, this is not a limited figure. There we go. So we see on how to put the mask of Zero. And yes, Zero is the alternate identity he chooses to take when he rebels against Britannia. And it is a very fantastic show with a lot of mecha and... well, it's kind of like Death Note. It's very similar to Death Note with a mecha theme, and you should watch it because I watched it and it's fantastic, and now the second season is ongoing, so yeah, go ahead. So over here we see the figure. Very nice. A myriad of accessories. So let's just open the box over here. Look at that. And let me just take out the figure here. We'll go through the accessories later. And as you can see, Lelouch is very nice. He's in his school uniform, black trousers, black shoes. His hands and face are obviously skin colored. He has his golden highlights of his uniform, and well, that's about it. So as with all Figma figures, the articulation is fantastic. We have up down movement, forwards to back, forwards to... this is a bit stuck. Forwards to back, forwards to back. We have his elbow movement. We have forwards to back. We can actually turn his arms to the side this way as well. His head can move up. No, can it move? Can move slightly up and down, but mostly left and right. His legs are, of course, again fully articulated. We have up, down, forwards, backwards. His knee joints are forwards and backwards, no side to side because it's humanly impossible. His feet are also on ball joints, and his hands can move up and down, and they can rotate. Very good. So let's just set this figure aside for the time being, and take a look at the accessories he comes with. Just pour everything out. Righty. So here is the cat of that appears in the series. His name is Arthur. Very cute. I'm glad they included this. He has a few different faces over here. We have... let's see, this is Lelouch in an evil face. And this one is with his Geass activated. As you can see, one of his eyes is colored. Not sure whether you can see it properly though. We also have one of his hands. He's holding a phone, futuristic phone to be exact. And we have another of his hands which is holding a gun. So all we have here is another Figma plastic bag to keep everything. We have this little bit of instruction to teach you how to change the faces. And over here in this little packaging, we have his extra hands, and the Figma stand, which I've showed you in the previous Yuki Nagato Figma review. And last and not least, we have his Zero mask. His Zero identity is really cool. It's fantastic. And yes. And another cool feature this cat has is that you can remove the head and put on the Zero mask. This is very reminiscent of the episode 6 where Arthur got a hold of his mask, and they have a very funny chase around the school. Very cute. Alright, I'm not going to actually change any of the faces. To see that, you have to see my Yuki Nagato review, but just know that you can put the Zero mask on Lelouch, and yeah, well, that's about it. So from what I can see, this is an excellent figure. Go out and get this figure if you still have the chance. See you next time in AFR Reviews.